Hey guys, what's going on? SpitBrix here, back for another LEGO video. Since you all crushed the like goal on my previous video covering fake LEGO sets, today I present you with the top 25 most ridiculous fake LEGO Ninjago sets. If somehow we're able to reach 5,000 likes on this video, I will attempt to buy and review one of these absolutely absurd fake LEGO sets. And also, let me tell you that as we get closer to number 1 in this video, these sets just get even more ridiculous, so be sure to stay tuned for the entire video. Let's start off with this LEGO set here, knocking off the possession season of LEGO Ninjago. This one's actually from the world-renowned theme called Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitsu. I mean, everyone loves that theme, I know. This set features Zane in some sort of flying vehicle, and honestly, I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be more of a dragon, hence the head on the very front, or some sort of jet or glider that Zane is using here. Nonetheless, at least it's not a blatant ripoff of a pre-existing Ninjago set, so it has just a tad bit of originality. Up next is a set that features some sort of beast that I've never seen before in the LEGO Ninjago movie, but that's because this is the Ninja movie series according to the logo. This in front of you right here is what this fake company is calling a giant bog frog beast. Wow, that's a mouthful. As you can see, the giant bog frog beast here is some sort of creature that is in a ice biome even. I'm not sure where this took place in the movie, obviously it didn't, but it looks to be at first some sort of rock creature, although it has tiny little wings in the back. I don't think those are large enough to allow it to fly, that's for sure. We have 2 minifigures in it, and overall it's just a very confusing set, and definitely something we never saw in the LEGO Ninjago movie. Next up in front of you is a set that probably looks very familiar. It's basically a direct ripoff and copy of the Fire Fang set from Season 11 of LEGO Ninjago, except there is something different, and that revolves around the minifigures. If you guys look at the minifigures, Asphira and the Pyro Vipers no longer have the Pyro Viper molded head, but instead they are all Anacondrae, or I guess you could say they have Pythor's molded head. You'll see this a lot in fake sets, and honestly it's just pure laziness that these companies won't try and create any new molds. Instead, we'll just try and use some old ones and hope that people don't notice that it doesn't even look like the real thing. Now here are some sets that really caught my attention whenever I first discovered them. These are basically LEGO Ninjago buildable figures, so think like Hero Factory, Bionicle, and the LEGO Star Wars buildable figures that we've received before. So if Ninjago were to have a line with the ninja in it, in this sort of, larger form and built up with these different pieces, this is, something that may actually be a feasible build for LEGO to create. I actually think that this may be an example of a fake knockoff company doing something innovative that LEGO hasn't even done before. We haven't gotten any sets like this for the Ninja, but I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys think of these in particular. Do you guys like these Ninjago buildable figures? Would you like to see LEGO do something like this? I don't know. These really caught my attention whenever I first found them and thought they were definitely worthy to share to you guys in this video. Alright, now we're really getting into some of these weird sets here, and we're starting it off with the Ninja Dragon line, and hence there is a dragon in this set. But wait, there is a name for it. They call it the Hurricane Dumo. And yeah, I had no idea what that meant whenever I first read it either. And Dumo, after a bit of research, means thorny bush. Yeah, I think they use some sort of weird translate thing to think of a name to describe what this looks like, because honestly, it kind of does look like a spiky plant or, spiky armor on the back of this sort of lizard dragon creature or some sort. So, I mean, I guess that's something. There's also a little, shack you get to build that's just kind of a wimpy looking blacksmith shop or something like that. And of course, a weird glider for Jay, because as we all know, LEGO fake sets love to include little weird flyers. Continuing on here, we have a set with some very interesting box art. In particular, with the minifigure on it over on the right, we can see Forbidden Spinjitsu. However, if you look closer at the minifigure itself, it's Legacy Zane. However, he's got a black band on his ninja wrap, which is not the correct color. And he's seated in this very obscure looking mech. I don't know, I don't really like the visual appearance of it. There's gears everywhere and kind of bricks just sticking out. And then randomly we have Cruncha flying in from somewhere above. And yeah, why not? Just put some, pinkish flames on him. Up next, we're looking at a relatively recent Ninjago knockoff here. In particular, it takes inspiration for the minifigures, at least, from LEGO Ninjago Season 12 or Prime Empire. The build itself kind of looks like the Great Devourer back from the Serpentine season, and of course, it's made up of 8 tiny little gliders, or tiny little, like, floating things that the ninja can supposedly ride. Now, the minifigures here get kind of interesting. We've got Unagami on the bottom there with a nice slicked back look of his hair. That's a different look for him. And then we also have a real bad knockoff of Richie up on the top right. He's basically turned into a skunk, apparently, instead of a rat. Here's an interesting grouping of fake LEGO Ninjago sets for Hunted, but I really just want to zone in on one of them here in particular, which is Lloyd's vehicle. Now, what does this really look like he is driving? Well, I don't know about you, but my guy Lloyd here is definitely riding in his brand new tractor. I mean, just look at this thing. It's basically like, what, a combine? He's going out to the field, he's going to do some farming, he's going to start harvesting, you know, his corn in the field and his crops. I don't know, that's just immediately what I thought of. It just looks weird, like, why would Lloyd even be using this? He's better off just, you know, being without a vehicle, honestly. Oh yeah, okay, so these sets in front of us right now I included because there's just some weird things going on here. So first off, we have this Wu set. He's got wings all of a sudden. He's a flying master now. Okay, cool. And then we have Jay here, and I put this one in here because this is the most concerned minifigure I have ever seen. Like, he is so disturbed looking. I don't even know what he's just seen. Probably the rest of these fake sets to look like that. I mean, come on, this guy, he looks like he just got spooked by a ghost or something, or definitely these fake sets. That would definitely spook you. Up next is a set that was trying really hard to become a dragon, but instead they gave up in the end and just decided to call it a hawk. I mean, it really just does look like a hawk. There is no dragon resemblance really here, but I could definitely see this company trying to, you know, create some sort of really cool dragon and then getting to the end of their, you know, building and realizing that it doesn't look like a dragon whatsoever, and so then they need to shift gears and just turn it into a hawk and say, yeah, it's a bird. Alright, up next we basically have a legend beast here for Lloyd, although it's really just some sort of weird dinosaur creature or monster. I don't even know what to call this, but wait, there's more. Jay also has one of these, and I need your guys' help down below. Comment, what is this animal? What is this that Jay is riding? What type of creature is this? I have absolutely no idea. Let me know in the comment section down below, because it's weird. Did you know that fake LEGO companies also create spinners? Well, they do, and in fact they had this entire line of Airjitsu flyers around the same time that LEGO released them. Now what's interesting here is that Dareth apparently now knows Airjitsu, and he has his very own Airjitsu flyer. It's like a semi-transparent orange color, which is kind of cool, honestly. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of this other than the fact that Dareth's been training a lot and now knows Airjitsu somehow. Speaking of secondary characters like Dareth, we also have a vehicle here for Ronin. This entire set also from the Ninjago line of sets, but this set here got some crazy bright blue wheels on this thing. It's super bright. It's got like a disc shooter in the front, and of course, yeah, it's going up against a sky pirate because that makes a lot of sense. And also notice that Kai actually has the eyebrows of Cole, so it's actually Cole who's wearing Kai's mask for the Hands of Time look. Yeah, it's very confusing. Alright, I hope you like miniatures because there's a lot of them here. This one here, we have Jay's lightning jet, but it's tiny and he is sitting on top of it. We also have a very small bike for Nia here, who appears to have Kai's face, if I'm not mistaken by looking at this picture. He's got the scars underneath that one eye. So I don't really know what he's doing and why he's trying to be disguised as Nia. There's also one of Cole here. He's got this very pathetic driller with a tiny drill bit in the front, no protection whatsoever. I mean, I'm just imagining Cole trying to use this vehicle and trying to drill this into some rock, and the rock's just flying right at him. Doesn't seem very safe. There's also this fake set that I found on Amazon India. Yeah, that's a site that I don't think I've ever been on before, but I was able to find a fake set on it apparently. So, if you're shopping on Amazon and you're from India, be careful, there's obviously fakes. There's also this set that I found with Lasha, and at first glance you can't really notice anything till you look at the back of the box and notice up on the top right hand corner that Lasha is now a sky pirate apparently. Up next, we have an extremely action-packed set here from a scene in Season 11 that I do not remember seeing. Obviously, it's not a real scene. It's got 2 big figs in it. We got 2 Forbidden Spinjitsu Ninja minifigures as well, but I'd like to focus more on Killo's bike here, or, I mean, it's not really a bike, is it? Killo here just has a very oversized trike that he's showing off. Oh, but wait, it is the new powerful upgraded version. So Killo is really over here just trying to flex on us with his brand new powerful upgraded version of his trike. Here's a fake LEGO Ninjago Dragons set that is actually very colorful. We have it against a sky pirate here, and it's Pixel inside, obviously, the Samurai X. Although, wait, it says it's Nia's flying dragon. It looks like this fake LEGO company needs to do a little bit more research and maybe watch a couple episodes or at least read the Ninjago wiki before creating a set. Here's a pretty wimpy helicopter build, and this fake set, I don't know, it just kind of looks like it's missing its entire back build. It's just got the cockpit, and then behind that, you know, it's got the propellers, and then nothing. I don't know what happened to the rest of the build. You know, if you look at a helicopter, usually it has a pretty significant part of it that extends behind it. This one just doesn't. I don't know where it went. I think this set may win the award for the most aesthetically pleasing box art out of all these sets that we'll look at in this video, just because of the crazy colors as well as using the OG Cole logo, which I thought was very interesting. I haven't seen that logo on anything in a super long time, and of course it's a 2-in-1 because why not? Honestly, I'd have to say that this is a pretty substantially decent dragon when compared to a lot of other ones that we get to see in these fakes. Now, I placed a couple sets in here just because of the name that they go by, and this one definitely takes the cake. These are new Ninjagoingly dragon building blocks. Yeah, Ninjagoingly. What is that? And no, it doesn't sound any better if you pronounce it Ninjagoingly. That's even worse. I don't know what they were thinking. They were just taking some suffixes and just putting it at the end of Ninjago, and boom, you have a set name. Here's a set that just makes absolutely no sense. In front of you, you have a minifigure that kind of looks like it could be a ghost dressed up as a ninja, as if it was trying to disguise itself. It's got a ninja wrap on and ninja katanas in the back. It's got blue on it is the main color instead of purple and green. And so it kind of looks like Jay in some aspects of it, but yet it's also part of the Sky Pirates apparently, because that makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure when the ghosts teamed up with the Sky Pirates, but apparently they did. Alright, have you guys seen the brand new season of Ninjago? Yeah, they are riding elephants for the entire season. This is Ninjago Season of the Elephants, and basically the entire season the ninja just ride on their elephants the entire time, and it's super exhilarating content. Now here we can see that we can buy these sets. We have the ninja riding on elephants. I mean, who doesn't want to buy something like this? This totally makes a lot of sense. We have a fearsome ninja warrior on top of a very slow land animal. Why did they do this? Why did the fake company here think that this was a good idea to put ninja on top of elephants? Here we can see Kai. You guys would have seen this image if you follow my community posts. You would have seen a little bit of a sneak peek for this video here. I don't know why Kai is riding on a red elephant. I mean, the fact that they're riding on elephants in general is concerning. I guess the only explanation here is that in Season 57 of Ninjago, the ninja will be riding their elemental elephants for the entire season. Sounds pretty cool. Can't wait. We are now moving into the top 3 most ridiculous LEGO Ninjago fakes, and starting it off here we have this very beefed up Ninjago Tank. And I don't know why the ninja needs such heavy artillery on their tank here, and I also have no idea where this tank came from. It's got like a mouth on the front? Yeah, that's weird. Why is there a mouth on the front of their tank? What's even more concerning is that on the back of the box, it almost looks like Kai's about to be eaten by the mouth of the tank. I don't know why they have the mouth there. What is it, like a half animal, half tank? Is it an animal with a huge contraption placed on top of it? I have no idea. It's just so weird. Coming in at number 2, we have the line of fake LEGO Ninjago spinners that for some reason are all revolved around Hunted. I'm not sure why they chose that season, but nonetheless they did. These are basically replicating the 2012 Ninjago spinners we got for the Serpentine season. They're most certainly a lot more bland than the official Ninjago spinners, but I mean, what do you expect whenever you're buying Lele Ninja? Also, we get to see Skylar get her very first spinner ever, so kind of like Dareth that got his first Airjitsu flyer, Skylar here actually gets a Spinjitsu spinner, which is kind of cool, except it's not Skylar apparently, it is Kai. Kai Spinjitsu Masters. I don't recall that looking like Kai. I don't think that's what Kai looks like. And now we've made it to number 1 on this list as the most ridiculous fake Ninjago set. Let's check it out. This series is from Ninja Thunder Swordsman, but wait, it's the clown version. That's right, all your favorite ninja characters have now turned into very creepy clowns, because that's exactly what we all wanted. I mean, seriously, springs? Who puts springs on a mini? Who thinks of this? Like, who in their right mind was thinking of, you know, some sort of fake Lego set that they could create and try and make money off of, and then decided that, hey, we could put springs on some minifigures and make them into clowns? These are the definition of cursed minifigures. I mean, look at these things. Who in their right minds would ever want to buy these anyways? I mean, I don't think possessed clown ninja are on the wish list of any Ninjago fan or any Lego fan in general. There's definitely a reason why LEGO has never made the ninja into evil clowns for a season. I can't imagine that these sell very well. And that concludes today's list video. Let me know down below which one of these sets that we looked at was the most ridiculous to you. Comment below. Also, leave a like if you guys did enjoy. As always, I'm SpitBrix. Subscribe for more LEGO content, and I'll see you guys in the next video coming very soon.